Morning, sunshine. Um, Sooner, not even a week later, but I want to make this video because I want you to know that sometimes people will try to tell you how you're feeling, and that will actually distract you from how you're actually feeling. And so it's great if people try to suggest, are you feeling this way? But when somebody tells you how you're feeling, I really hope that you'll be very wary of that. And it's totally unintentional. People probably are trying to get in your head or mess with your head or anything like that. But there's a lot of power when someone says you're feeling anxious, when actually that's not what you're feeling at all. You're feeling something else. You're feeling frustrated because there's an obstacle and you have to go over it. You're not feeling anxious necessarily. You're feeling frustrated because you're looking for the steps to conquer whatever obstacle that is. And when people say that you're anxious, it can paralyze you and stop you from moving forward. And sometimes we want to sit and reflect and be careful and be thoughtful. And I think that's one of the greatest gifts that we can give to ourselves. But we also have to be ready to take a step. And so it's really weird because we're starting over. And I don't know, I can remember starting over when I was 15. I remember at the end of freshman year, at the beginning of sophomore year, I was like, I'm changing. And I just decided to change. And now, 30 soon, changing is so different because, there's a job. So you've got to have money, you have responsibilities and obligations. But I think I want to prove to myself and to you that we can start over. And I think it's time that we do start over. I feel like I've really given everything I can to trying to save, preserve, honor, and respect the way things were. And I think it's time. And people are super let it go, and that phrase, let it go. But I don't think it's just letting go. I think you really have to work through so much. You can't just let something go. You have to work through it and be changed by it. This whole I just ran half marathon. I let all this go. Cool, but maybe you didn't. So I think that we maybe didn't start over for 4 years. I can't believe it's almost 4 years. But I think it's time to start over. And I'm not anxious. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. And honestly, I think I'm not resentful, but I'm angry. So I'm starting over with some anger. And I think that can be healthy. I think it's okay to have a little bit of anger going into something new. I think that anger can fuel creativity. And I think in this new life, it will require some creativity to kind of see what's available to us. So anyway, but again, it's probably not ill intentions, but when people suggest how you're feeling, really, you can ask yourself, is this how I really feel? And maybe that's your answer right there. Maybe that's how you'll be like, oh God, no, that's not how I was feeling at all. And don't really hold that against the person, because, they're doing the best they can with what they have. But also, don't let people keep telling you how you feel. I did that for a really long time, and I got stuck, and it was uncomfortable, and it was like choking, drowning, I don't know. But, again, you'll watch this video when you're much older, I hope. So, Maybe this will resonate with you someday. But I love you every day. Until then, bye! Well, no, wait, I'll even love you after. Bye, sweetheart.